as it is. We will resettle and we'll make sure the right things are done. Yes, it is true that land grabbing has been synonymous with La, but mostly when land grabbing or lands, which are the prime lands in Accra, are talked about, it's mostly the politicians, etc., who are at the forefront. But it is true that my people are also thieves. Yes, some of my people are thieves, chiefs inclusive.
Are they chiefs or thieves?
No, if a thief is a chief or a chief is a thief, he is what he is. And we must call people out. So we're going to open our eyes. A long time ago, once upon a time, when people are being looked for to be installed or installed, they run away. These days, people are not only coming forward, lobbying, they're actually buying stools and buying their way to stools in order to have the authority not to do anything but to steal. And so you don't become a chief, you become a thief. And so if you use the stool to steal, look, I will not shield anybody. I come from the royal house. My dad was the immediate past Jasiche. He is dead, his seat is vacant, yet to be filled. I hear of some purported filling of that vacancy. Please, I think they should go and do the right thing. Professor Blade Glover and the rest of the people should go and do the right thing. The police, I understand, told them to go and write formally. If you want to do a public event, you have to serve the police 5 days notice. And that was, I think, on Wednesday or Thursday. If we were to count even the day they were given the verbal, instructions by the police commander, that's the divisional commander at cantonments. Is it 5 days already? Assuming they brought the letter that instant. It's not in 5 days. And deceit of public officer is a crime. It's a crime. It's a serious offense. And so I want to entreat my people in to be law-abiding and do the right thing. The chieftaincy institution is not a joke. It's guaranteed under the Constitution of Ghana. Section 57 of the Constitution is clear about who can be installed the chief. Or chiefs are not just the paramount C level. There are lower levels all the way to. There are 3 vacancies right now. There's a Kuchoche, there's a Jasiche, and then there's a Manche. The Manche is the paramount chief. The Jasiche is the one who is the head of the royal, all the royal families, and he is the one who is the father to the Manche. He is actually in charge of the stool and all stool, property and so on. Then the Akuchoche, that's the Kwe Akuchoche, is the head of the royal family. In fact, Kwe is the Lumoshishi. That's where royalty starts and ends. That is the ruling class. Okay, so it should have been filled in succession. So the Akuchoche, my dad was a Jasiche, so there's a rotational system. So it's gone to the next house. That's where Professor Blade Glover comes from. And then the Akuchoche is supposed to come from my house. That's Akonowe. That's the first house in La, from where the chieftaincy started, and then different gates were opened. We have 4 gates that the chieftaincy rotates. The last match was from Professor Blade Glover's house, and so it's moved to the next house. That's Honorable Rita Odolesowa. That's the MP and Minister for Chief Minister for Local Government and Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs. And her father was the head of that family, and he was supposed to have brought the new La Manche after the demise of the La Manche to my father to install a new La Manche. Unfortunately, her dad died before the process could be completed, and then now my dad has died, so both need to be replaced, and then other replacements. So the purported installment of somebody to replace my father is premature. There are processes that have to be done from Professor Blade Glover's end, where the last La Manche, that's the La Manche Nick Pobitetetru was from, and there's a gate within that house from which the person should have been selected from. Professor Blade Glover is the head of that house. That's the Shia Onukpa.